Welcome to Grown Folk Stories, y'all. Give it up for Mike Hero, y'all. Give it up.
How y'all doing? So this shit just happened this morning. It's like a really fucked up misconnections moment I had. is close. So I was walking this morning. I went to the gas station to get some coffee, and I was walking back, and Eric drove by, and he honked at me. That was cool. And so I'm walking back, and the weather, we got this weird, like, nasty thaw thing where all the dogs shit and everything's just funky and melting and fusing. It's ill as fuck. But you can't go through the puddles, so you gotta go through those tainted snow areas to get where you need to go. But you gotta be real strategic about how you step. So I got a move, it's called tracking the cat. And what it is it's not a particular move, but it's a way you approach the ice, you assess, you execute, you know what I mean? You're stealthy, you're quick, and you don't fall on your ass, ideally, right? Well, I'm usually like super on my square about that. But I was walking and I saw this girl that lives in my neighborhood across the street waiting at the bus stop. And I've been sweating this chick like forever. I don't know her, I've never spoken to her, but I want to have babies with her. Like, I would marry this girl, like mocha, beautiful. Oh, dude, like she's up there. You know how sometimes you put strangers on a crush pedestal? And just like, I love you. So that's this chick. So I see her, I'm like, oh shit, okay, cool. And I could go on this ice patch, but I'd be walking behind her. But if I go on this one, I'll be in her line of sight, right? So as I'm thinking that, I fucking step on the ice and I bite it, dude. And I'm on my back. And I look up, and she looks at me, and she ain't laughed. She had this look of like sincere concern. And I was like, I love you. I love you more. So then I'm on my back, there's coffee everywhere. And I had a bottle of water, and I went to pick up my cup, and my water fell out and shit. Like, yeah, not looking my slickest. And so then I go inside, and I'm like, and she's at the bus stop right in front of my front door. I'm like, fuck, my keys. So, yeah, not looking real good, right? So I buzz up, my roommate was still home. She didn't go to work yet, so I buzz up and I get in. And I was like looking for my keys in the house. I'm like, where did I leave them? I came home drunk last night, but I know that I left. You know how sometimes you like throw your keys away or leave them in the fridge and shit when you get home drunk? You just find them in the weirdest fucking places. So I looked in all those weird places and there was nothing. I was like, it's gotta be outside. Shit has got to be outside. So I went downstairs and I like propped the door open because I had no keys. And I found somebody had set my keys on the fire hydrant. And I was like, that's fucking awesome, right? It kind of makes up for that shit show that just occurred. So anyway, so that was real cool. And I was thinking about it on the misconnection tip. It's like, you, super smoking hottie I've been watching for years. Me, on my back, cussing, surrounded by coffee. In a pile of dirty, pissy snow. That's it, thank you.
Again, why Chicagoans are the best, because these winters humble the fuck out of us. Lily B, are you still here? Where are you at, Lily? You here? There she is. She posted something today on Facebook that was like, what did you say? Today is the...
Bust your shit day.
Bust your shit day. Me like, whoop! Like, you slip and fall on some shit. And I told her what my mother has taught me, but it took me a while in my old age, that as soon as you start to fall, go limp. You just have to go limp. That's actually very funny. Can you imagine somebody being like, whoop, and because then there's less injury. But I get up, my mother will lay there until somebody walks by, and then she's like, you help me up. She said she took a header in the alley, but made contact with this couple about to walk by the alley, was like, whoo! And laid there until they almost walked by. She was like, hey! And they came over like, oh, sorry. and had to help her up. But this, again, Chicago makes you strong.